Hi lovelies, welcome to the living room. So we are still working out some bugs with our videos. What we've discovered is videos can only be about 20 minutes long. If not, for the moment, the phone cuts out. We do have something coming in place to replace the phones. And I can either be standing or sitting, but not both. So today I thought we'd do a standing practice. So you're gonna find a nice, easy position, maybe lifting and spreading the toes. You might not be able to see my feet, but I'm kind of lifting my toes and spreading them out, lifting the heels up, dropping down. I'm just trying to find center as I rock back and forth. And then coming from side to side, outer edge of one foot and then the other. And then maybe just walking my feet out just a little bit wider. Palms are forward. This is mountain pose, our starting point today. Take a moment and close your eyes. Just like we did yesterday, we're going to find our roots. Our roots today are in our feet. Rooting down, connecting to the earth. Engaging the belly, rising up, still letting the shoulders drop down and back. Base is soft. Crown of the head reaches high. Just let the entire day, whatever time of the day that you look at this, just melt off you. Let our practice, anytime you hit the mat, be a reset button. Regardless of what happened before you stepped on your mat or what could come after, right? All that matters is the here and the now. When the inhale comes, soften the knees a little bit. Maybe the eyes are closed or let them float open. Reach the arms around and up. You might not be able to see my fingertips, but they're pointing in towards one another. I'm going to bring my hands to prayer with just gently soft knees. So joints are always buoyant. Coming down, deeply bending even more. Reach up, rise up, look up, touch. Palms together, hands to the heart, lowering down. One more time, reaching the arms around in a full sun breath. And now pulling the hands down to the heart, just starting practice with gratitude. Easy movement today. Yoga is for anybody, in any body. Just follow your breath, ease in effort, ease in effort. Soften your knees a little bit more. Take your hands to the tops of your thighs. We're gonna pull the heart through, finding a standing cat pose, or standing cow pose rather. Exhale, tuck the chin, arch and round. Feel that mid-back begin to rise. Maybe the legs straighten just a little bit. Inhale, pull through. Big breath in. Exhale, arch and round. Belly button comes back towards the spine. Pulling through one more time. And arching and rounding. Slowly pressing down to rise back up. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Maybe you're doing little knee bops while you're doing those rolls. Make it feel good, like that internal oil can, just make it feel good. And then roll the shoulders forward without collapsing through the chest. Hugging muscle around bone. Listening to your body. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel safe, don't do it. And as you come back up, one more time, we're gonna sweep around. The palms are gonna stay in like you're holding a beach ball. I know you really can't see, but my hands, they're about a little wider than shoulder distance apart. Actively pressing the left foot down, come up and over to the right. Look under the left arm. So I want to mirror you guys. Looking under that left arm, holding that beach ball, big side bend, really pressing firmly down with that left foot. The inhale, using the strength of the belly, come back to center. Press the right foot down, come up and over to the left. Big side bend, lengthening the entire right side of the body. Maybe looking under the arm, holding that beach ball, buoyant knees. And then come right back up, releasing the arms down. Bring the hands once again to the upper thighs. I'm going to turn so you can see. As we set up for a chair pose, we want to make sure we can always see our toes. So we don't want to have the knees forward. We want to actually have almost the hips back a little bit. You want to imagine that you're sitting in a chair behind you. With coming back just slightly into the heels, there's a ever so slight tuck of the tailbone so you're not sticking your butt out behind you. Bring your hands to heart center and feel your feet supporting you. Take a big inhale, and on the exhale, rising up. All the way up. Swing the arms down and around. Hands to heart, find your chair. Lifting the heart, slight tuck of the tailbone, firm belly. Resist the temptation here to lean forward. You want to feel that heart open. Reach up on that breath in. On the breath out, sweep around. Chair pose. One more time like that. Press down to rise. Keeping the hands in prayer until they can't go up anymore. And then last time, this time, instead of bringing the hands to the heart, the biceps will frame the ears, or hands at heart depending on your shoulders. Pausing in your chair. Now you get to decide. Do you want to be in more of a bar stool, up a little bit higher, or down a little lower, more like a kindergarten chair? But if this is a lot on your knees, you're going to be up higher, or maybe even just splitting the difference. One more breath, just rise up, reach the arms around, separate the feet. And we're going to bring our hands to our hips. This is our little dance. We're going to rock the hips from side to side, releasing any tension in the low back. So dance like nobody's watching, because nobody's watching you. Make some circles. Just dance like no one's watching, because everybody else in your family's looking at their phone. And then come on back. I'm going to turn so you can see. Coming more towards the top of the mat. I'm going to start with the hands at the heart. So one of my teachers, she used to call this, well, not she used to call it, she calls this birds. So we're going to find our bird. We're going to make it really soft today. We're going to bend those knees a little bit. We're going to reach the arms around it up as the right foot steps back, not quite to a lunge. And on the exhale, we're going to come back up. So we're going to do that 5 times. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, step up, so firm belly, stepping back as far as you'd like. You can go all the way back if you wanted to in a full lunge shape, or just step back just a little bit. And as always, I lost count, so I'm assuming this is 4. And then one more time. Those of you who know me know I always lose count. And pause here. Relax the shoulders. Big breath in, and on the breath out, step up. Our first opportunity to do a really simple balance. Making sure our right foot is our foundation. I think I called it the other way before, so since I'm facing forward, the right foot is your foundation. And the left foot steps up, almost like you're standing on a step. So the trick with the balance is a nice firm belly, and you're looking at something that's not moving. So really simple, an imaginary step. So you want to flex that left foot and then place the left foot down. Always shake it out. You can always circle the ankle a few times. Actually, I'd probably circle the other ankle. That was the foundation. We'll see if I mess that up on the other side. I'm going to turn again. This time I'm going to step the left foot back 5 times. 5 of those birds. Inhale, reach back. So these are our wings, reaching up. And exhale, step up. Inhale, come on back. And exhale, step up. That's 2. Breath in, whoops, brings you back. It's okay if you bobble. And come on back. This is 4, I think. Worst counter ever. And last time, pause. So the knee is over the ankle. In this case, it's my right knee. Center of the knee headed towards the 2nd and 3rd toe. Resist the temptation to go too far forward. Oops. And then stepping up. And now keeping that left foot as your foundation, the right foot lifts. right onto that step. Just challenging your balance today. We're keeping our hands at our heart. It's a little bit easier, but if you want to reach the arms up and overhead, that's fine. Big breath in. On the breath out, bring the foot down to the floor. And one more time, shake it out, maybe circling that left ankle a few times. Nicely done. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the shins once again. Come down about halfway. So a slight tuck of the chin, bend the knees, inhale, reach up. We're gonna get gradually a little bit lower and a little bit lower. Exhale, maybe the hands come below the knees. Don't press so hard that you hyperextend. Lengthen long, hollow belly. Bend in, reach up. Last time, perhaps coming all the way forward. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. So your feet are about inner hip distance apart, but they could be slightly wider if you need that. Crown of the head points down. Nice long back of the neck. So if you do have your hands on your shins, that's fine. Just don't press to hyperextend the knees. You always have your fingertips on something, a book, a yoga block. And then we're gonna bend the knees and we're gonna crawl the arms up or the hands up. Coming back to center. Take the arms up again, open the chest. And exhale nice and slow, come on down. Turning and facing, you don't have to turn, I'm just turning so you can see a little bit easier than me having my torso facing you. From the top of the mat, bring your hands to your heart, thumbs at the center of the chest. Now the right foot's gonna stay forward. I'll just bring the right leg here since I did that before. Right leg stays forward. Left foot steps back. This is warrior one. So I'm gonna look down and I'm just gonna make sure my feet are in their own lane. I'm gonna wiggle walk my right foot to the right a little bit more so I really have a nice secure foundation. Left heel is active and pressing down. Outer edge of the left foot is pressing down. So once again, the right knee is over the ankle, headed towards the second and third toe. I can also check my pose and my hip position by drawing my right hip back and left hip forward. So you want to be facing forward or squared to the front of the room as much as you can. Inhale, the arms around and up. Take a big breath in on the exhale, palms are forward. Bend the elbows, moon goddess. Straighten the leg without locking it. Bend the knee, reach up, palms turn in. I don't know if you can see that. And we're gonna straighten on the breath in and bend on the breath out. Just flowing at your own perfect pace, feeling that left heel active and pressing down. So we're gonna go between standing poses and balances. One more time. The next time we're in warrior one, pause and prepare. So we're going to firmly press down with the right foot as the hands come to the heart. Warrior three, it's a balance. We're going to lift the left heel, swing the heel behind the toes. Bend into the right knee and begin to hinge forward. And you can decide how high that left leg lifts. You can simply just float off the floor or start to come up. And as you come up, the torso, well, the torso and the back of the leg are in theory in one line, sort of. And figure that out in your mind's eye unless you've got a mirror. Draw the inner thighs in towards one another. Big breath in and on the breath out. As you teeter up, maybe your left foot floats and drops. Nice. Take a moment, Tadasana, catch your breath, hydrate. Make sure you've got some water. Coming back to center. Left foot is forward, right foot steps back. So I can't really give you a number, like a measurement. Exactly, but you want to be able to have that back heel rooted while the front knee is bent and over the ankle. So if the knee is going way forward, you probably need to step back a little bit more. If you're almost straight, then just again adjusting that. If the back heel is lifted, you know you want to step up a little bit. Starting off with the hands at the hips, left hip back, right hip forward. Press the right heel, outer edge of the right foot down. You want to be facing forward with the torso, with the hips, with the collarbone. Arms reach up, inhale. Pause, and we're going to begin to move. Pause on the exhale, inhale. Whoops, we did moon goddess arms. Had a moment there. And up you go, palms facing. With the flow, straighten and bend, and come on up. Take that breath in. On the breath out, come forward. Inhale, come back. And exhale, pause. Start off by just rooting the right heel, opening the heart. And the hands come to the heart center. I'm rooting the heart. Did I say rooting the heart? Rooting the heel. Hands come to the heart center. Lift the heel. Bring the heel behind the toes. And then prepare to take off. And again, your warrior three may be here. And that's perfect. Or you could begin to challenge yourself. I've got my hands at the heart today, but you can always take your arms forward or back or out as you float. Lengthening, straightening, exploring, and hinging back up. Finding gratitude for your practice. So if you've been facing forward, come a long ways now on your mat. Turning your toes out and your heels in. We're going to reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, bend the knees. Make sure the knees are tracking the toes as you find your way into a squat. Those moon goddess arms again, firm belly. Make sure you're not sticking the butt out behind you, but ever so slight tuck of the tailbone. Come back up. Inhale, exhale, come on down, pause. Letting go. And as you rise up, we're going to bring the feet parallel. So we're getting to be almost that 20-minute mark. Just going to rock out the hips. I promise in the next couple days the videos will be a little bit longer. So start to walk the feet in towards one another. One final balance. Tree pose. Right foot is your foundation. Lift and spread the toes. Bring the left heel to the inner ankle or up a little higher. So I'm pressing my leg into my foot back into my leg, and I'm not pressing against the knee joint above or below. I'm staying below today. See a cat coming in. I know. He's wondering why I'm balancing. And maybe reaching the arms up overhead to challenge yourself. So firm belly, find something to look at, not the cat, he's moving. Few feet in front of you. And bring the foot down, the hands to the heart. Bless you. Left foot is your foundation. Right heel comes in above or below the knee. And coming up a little higher. Drawing the arms up or not today. So leg and foot equally into one another. So I'm not pressing that left hip out. Feel the heart draw forward and up and shoulders soften. Firm belly. And the exhale brings the hands to the heart. So one more time we're going to shake it out. I don't know if you can see him. I think you can, sleeping on the, or just sitting on the blanket. I think he's just going to be joining us this whole time. So when we're all sort of staying home, not just sort of, we're all staying home for the most part, I used to get to share a little bit of a practice with you. All right, we're going to find our way back to Tadasana. So just a short end of the day practice. Feeling the feet underneath you, the heart draws forward and up, the shoulders relax. You could always add on if you know what you want to do and you want to do some warrior two, some open hips, some sun salutations, downward dog. Go ahead. Feel free to even stretch the calves by lifting the heels. Just find some intuitive movement. Just take a few moments to feel yourself rooted, grounded, rising, supported, strong, balanced. Bring our hands back to our heart center. Bow our heads in gratitude. And close out our time together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire world be filled with peace and joy and love and light, and may we contribute to that.